Welcome to Explain the Charts, where we delve into the market's most captivating narratives, blending current events with insightful technical analysis. Today, November 12th, 2024, we're focusing on Intel Corporation stock. Let's start by examining the current news surrounding Intel and its potential impact on the company's future. Recent headlines have highlighted the potential impact of Donald Trump's potential re-election on the semiconductor industry. Analysts like Stacy Raskin believe Trump's policies could lead to increased volatility in the sector, including tariffs that could affect semiconductor demand. The Biden administration is racing to finalize CHIPS Act agreements before Trump's return to office, aiming to secure funding for semiconductor manufacturing within the U.S. However, Intel's executive vice president and general manager of the Client Computing Group, Michelle Johnston Holthouse, recently sold 25,000 shares of the company's stock, which could be interpreted as a sign of concern about the company's future prospects. Let's transition to the charts and see what they tell us about INTC's current trajectory. If we look at the daily chart, we can see that Intel has been in a downtrend for the past year, losing over 32% of its value. However, there has been a recent uptick in the price, which might appease institutional owners who have been concerned about the company's performance. This uptick could be attributed to a number of factors, including the anticipation of a strong China-led recovery in the smartphone market, which could benefit Qualcomm and other semiconductor companies. It's important to note that Intel has been replaced by NVIDIA, in the Dow Jones Industrial Average, highlighting the changing landscape of the tech sector. Let's zoom in on the 1-hour chart to analyze INTC's recent price action in greater detail. Over the past few weeks, Intel has been consolidating between the $25 and $27 levels. This consolidation suggests that traders are uncertain about the direction of the stock in the short term. However, the recent uptick in price suggests that there could be a potential breakout to the upside. If we examine the 15-minute chart, we can see that Intel has been trading in a narrow range between $25 and $26 for the past few days. This tight trading range suggests that traders are waiting for a catalyst to push the price in one direction or the other. The recent uptick in price could be a sign that this catalyst is emerging. However, it's still too early to say whether this breakout will be sustainable. We need to see more confirmation before making any definitive conclusions. Looking at the 1-hour chart, we can see that Intel has been testing the $26 level repeatedly over the past few days. This level could serve as a key resistance level for the stock. If Intel breaks above this level, it could signal a stronger bullish trend. On the other hand, if Intel fails to break above $26, it could indicate that the recent uptick in price was just a short-term rally. It's important to monitor the volume during these price movements. High volume during a breakout could confirm its significance. Conversely, low volume could suggest a lack of conviction among traders. We need to consider the overall context of the market to understand the potential impact of these price movements. The broader market trend is currently bullish, but it's still too early to say whether this bullish trend will continue. Let's go back to the daily chart and assess the long-term outlook for Intel. The long-term downtrend suggests that Intel has been facing headwinds in the market. The recent uptick in price could be a temporary bounce. However, if Intel can sustain its current price level and break above the $30 level, it could signal a reversal of the long-term downtrend. This would be a bullish sign for the stock. However, if Intel fails to break above $30, it could continue its downtrend. Now, let's narrow our focus to the 15-minute chart and look at the price action over the past few hours. We can see that Intel has been consolidating between $25 and $26. This tight trading range suggests that traders are uncertain about the direction of the stock in the short term. We need to monitor this price action closely to see if Intel breaks out of this range. If Intel breaks above $26, it could signal a short-term bullish trend. On the other hand, if Intel breaks below $25, it could signal a short-term bearish trend. The volume during these price movements will provide further insight. High volume during a breakout could confirm its significance. Conversely, low volume could suggest a lack of conviction among traders. To recap, here are the key price levels to watch for Intel. The $25 and $26 levels could serve as short-term support and resistance levels, respectively. The $30 level could serve as a key resistance level for the stock in the long term. If Intel breaks above $26, it could signal a short-term bullish trend. If Intel breaks above $30, it could signal a reversal of the long-term downtrend. It's important to monitor the volume during these price movements to confirm the significance of any breakouts or breakdowns. It's also important to consider the overall context of the market to understand the potential impact of these price movements. We'll continue to monitor INTC's price action and keep you updated on any significant developments. Remember, this is just a technical analysis, and past performance is not indicative of future results. Always conduct your own research and consult with a financial advisor before making any investment decisions.